Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you doing? I'm bringing to you a totally different video. Hey, hey, hey. You're probably not going to see me too much because the main thing is the video at hand. I have a brown thumb, actually black. I kill plastic flowers, okay? What does that tell you? But this was gifted to me and it's way overdue to get repotted. So I did a lot of research, done a lot of reading, and we'll see what happens, okay? Got my trash can here for my extra stuff. I got my gloves, and let's get started. Oh, trying to put this over here out of the way, because I definitely don't want to get that dirty. I've been burning up because I'm almost done. It's bedtime. And just did my dishes from supper. And one little project because I want this to get out in the full sun for tomorrow. And we'll see how it works. This is just an old pot that I had. And I'm just basically going to throw it all in the garbage because I'm going to keep some of the rocks because I did find that a lot of these pots, they want you to have good drainage. Okay, there's just a bunch of junk. I guess the lawn people must just put stuff in here. I don't know who's doing this or what. Of putting leaves in. We had a new roof done, so there's a lot of roofing material. So I'm just going to save some of these rocks to put on the bottom of each pot before I put the dirt in. Because everything I read. And I've been doing this for a couple of months now, knowing this was going to come sooner or later. And I don't have a vegetable garden. Ex-husband had one, and I helped, but he told me what to do. I didn't do anything on my own. So I've been doing a lot of research on that. So this fall, I hope to start my winter garden and then get ready for doing my seeds to have a summer garden. So we'll see how that works. So I'm working on getting my supplies, doing all my research, so I know what I have to have it all ready, and then get my seeds and go from there. I'm starting out very, very small because I have, with my medical issues, I've got limited time frame, and I definitely can't do any bending, so all this is going to be on raised beds. Okay, so I think that's most of the rocks. Oh, there's a few more. And I'm just going to throw the rest away because I don't think I need it that many. I could be totally wrong. Again, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is just going to go in the garbage. Okay. I'm just using my glove to get the excess dirt. Because this was just in the yard. We had the landscapers do some flowers and stuff and some plants. Had a really good friend of mine brought me some plants, but we had a really bad freeze, totally unexpected, and it killed off all the plants. Okay, so here we go. Nothing's there. Nothing's on the bottom because this sits outside, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to put my rocks on the bottom. Oh, before we do all that, I gotta show you what I did get, which is gonna avoid all this big mess. Oh, let me take these off. I'm not used to gloves. This is a mat to protect your table surface. And this is also going to be a review of some items here. And it's just a plastic mat. And if you wanted to, oh yeah, it snaps here in the corners, so it makes into a little pocket. And if you have any dirt that falls in here, drop my fan. It's easy for you to pour out the dirt. So I didn't want to waste my time getting a bunch of newspapers. And I figured this was nice because this I can just wipe down or rinse off if it gets really filthy. But it's just going to be loose dirt. Okay. I'm burnt. I'm sorry, but I'm burning up. I gotta get this one over here out of the way. Okay. Well, I'm struggling with this thing, y'all. So I need to make a table. He just goes so. We don't have room for a bigger table in this little small kitchen. Okay. So now you get the main gist of it. It makes it into like a little pocket. Oh, I just threw my rocks down. So you see that, how it just makes it into a pocket? Okay. Oh, I didn't throw those my rocks away. Through something else went away. So let's get this out of the way so we have room to work with. Sorry for the reach there. Oh, I did drop a rock. I dropped 2 rocks. I gotta pick them up before hubby gets on them. He'll get upset if he steps on them barefooted. Okay, so let's get this baby out of the way. And then what I did get was this little tool. I'm gonna bring it back to you in a minute. It's called a finger cutter. And you, no, not this way, this way. Okay, it's, yeah, this way. You put your finger in through there, and then it holds it, and it lets you cut little, like when you're pruning flowers, stuff like the dead leaves and dead flowers, and it cuts it because it's a razor sharp blade. And then that keeps it closed. So this is what I'll be using when I'm out getting rid of all the dead flowers, because you definitely, from what my research, please anybody correct me if I'm wrong, the research says every time, as much as possible, you want to remove the dead flowers or the leaves. I'm going to put that right here. My trash can is right here. I'm not throwing it on the ground, on the floor or anything. I'm just putting it right there. Okay, now why is that not? Whoops. Oh, I see what I did wrong. No, I did that right. I snapped it right. Okay. So here's what I'm going to be working with. So I've got my rocks right here. They're out of the way. Got my pot. I cleaned out all the dirt. See all the dirt that's all cleaned off now? So now I'm going to put some of my rocks inside. And the reason you want the rocks, to get back to the original story, what I was explaining is you want the rocks in here for water what do you call it? Water, for the water to go through from the top to the bottom. And in certain pots, they get wood rot when they are soaking in water. I'm saving that for the other pot. Okay, now let's get our dirt. And I just got a bag of dirt. And this is just potting mix, because these are pots. I'm starting off slow because I don't know how well I'll be doing with this, but we'll find out. Okay, it's not perforated. Nope, not perforated, so I'm just going to cut. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my dirt in. Let me get my gloves on. I don't want to get too filthy dirty. I'm not too dirty, but I was getting there. So let me put my gloves on. And there's some that people like the gloves. Now these are just cloth. There's a little bit of plastic on the tip of it, like if you're digging in the dirt, the whole glove doesn't get wet. But the rest of this is just plain cloth. I like, number one, purple's my favorite color. Number two, I just wanted something that was comfortable to wear and to use. I just break this up so it comes out easier. Okay, here it comes. So I heard that you're supposed to break this up so that all the dirt is nice and loose, not clumps. Shoo. Dirt spells confoni. This is a brand new bag. Okay, so, and I want to make a little bit of a well that the other plants are going to sit in. So let's grab that. And let's grab this one. Because there's more than enough for both of these. This plant is really grown. It's an aloe vera plant, that's what this plant is called. And I'm keeping it here in the kitchen. Let's move this out of the way, I don't want to drop it. I'm so clumsy. And this one has a little extra water moisture that falls through. It stays inside here and it doesn't get anything wet. Okay, so let's put some dirt in here. Oh, I could really feel pretty good with these gloves. I'm glad I got these gloves. There's all kinds of gloves I could have picked. I got this green stuff, I got the gloves, and from TEMU. And you may have seen all that in my TEMU hauls. So I'm just crumbling this up because I don't want any clumps in this part of the soil. I'm going to make a hole. Now, we need to take these out of here. Gotta be ever so careful. You know, I think this little green thing came in 2 different sizes. I'm not for sure if it did or did not. If I remember, I'll put a pop-up if they have them in different sizes, but I think this is more than perfect to work with. Now, from what I was told, you just loosen up the dirt when you're separating because you don't want to break the roots, so be very gentle because you don't want to break the roots. Ah! Okay, there's one stem, and they're going to come off because I'm breaking apart the dirt. I'm making a big mess. So I'm really glad I got this little. Let's move this out of the way. Let's move that out of the way so you can see. See, and I'm just. This is definitely a lot better than using newspaper. Now these are little babies. As long as they have their little roots, they're going to be totally fine. They'll grow. At least the research says so. I don't know, but I will do a follow-up on this so y'all know. This is because this is a date stamped. And let me just get my dirt over that I wanted to get on the floor. So far I'm doing good. Okay, alrighty. So let's get this big one inside of this one. Let's make the little hole. I'm going to move this out of the way. I want to make sure you can see what's going on. And there's a little one right here. We'll put that down in a minute. I'm going to get some of this dirt that I just poured over here. I'm just mixing the brand new the dirt from the bag and the dirt that came from this pot. And this was a gift from a personal friend. That actually her husband grows this aloe vera. Okay, and then you loosely pack it in. And then the little babies, you want to get the roots inside. So I'm just going to dig a little hole and put the dirt around it. And put that there. And let's get another little one. And we're just going to continue to do this until it's all compacted and it's in there. Okay, I think I can do one more. Certain plants you need to be in the dead center because the way they grow. And some plants you can put like 2 or 3 things at one time. It all just depends on the size, what type of plant, the breed of the plant. Is breed a word for plants or type of plant? I don't know. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. Please let me know in the comments because I really would love to be able to have more flowers if I can. Okay, so now I'm just going to put extra dirt to go all the way around. I want to fill it up pretty close to the top because what I've learned is as you water, you get little divots, little holes, little gaps of water. And it's, the plant doesn't get all its nutrients from the soil in those divots. So I want to make sure I got plenty under each one of the little leaves. And I'm not trying to pack it. I am mostly just moving the dirt around. So, okay, there we go. We are done with the first one. Yay! Let me just get rid of some of this extra dirt. I'll get a wet towel and wipe all that up. This is going to go back on my kitchen windowsill. So if we have a burn, we can go right to it. So, let's get this one. Let's get this big one in here. And then we'll get the smaller ones in. Let's get that one out. You know what? I'm going to need some more dirt. I'm just going to pour the dirt right down here on this green thing. I can always pour the dirt back if I don't need as much. You know, I really am. I'm going to tell you right now, I really do like this green mat. I think this was a good choice, a good way to spend some money. Okay. You're supposed to have like 1 or 2 inches below the top of the pot. So I'm just filling the dirt right now. And please, if anybody knows if I'm doing this right or wrong, let me know. So that way when I do another pot, another plant, repot another plant. Because with summer coming, this is May, mid-May. I definitely want to have, whoops. I know it's because I need more dirt. I can always put the extra dirt back into the bag, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay. I'm going to compress it just a little bit so that plant stays up. Now I'm going to get the little smaller ones and put a little hole in there, put that inside, and then get some more dirt on them. And I think we're almost done. This really didn't take that long. Here's the little ones. So this will stay here tonight because it's really late. It's almost 11 o'clock. And I'll take it out in the morning and put it on the front porch. Okay, that one is good. And I'll just continue to do these. I can put these pretty close because they're going to grow. And then I'm going to put some more dirt all the way around them a little bit more. I'm going to press these down just a little bit so they stay up, because this one's already starting to fall. Let me get some dirt in there. Okay, that's good. I may use all of these, I may not. I don't know. I might just put them in the other two little pots just since I have those pots. I'll just have to get some bottoms in there, so because right now they've got holes on the bottom all of it. These are the ones that came from the nursery. Well, I don't know if they came from the nursery because my friend, her husband, was the one that grows these. But it's kind of have the holes. They're just temporary pots. They're not permanent pots like this. This is a permanent pot. Okay, I think I could put another one right over here. Get some dirt. I'm trying to be very careful not to break any of the little, like, I don't know if you call these leaves. This is the plant. I'm trying not to break any of them. Okay, I think I'm going to save, I think that's going to be enough. Because I've had this for like 2 months, and it's twice as big as when I got it. And a bunch of babies. So I'm assuming this grows pretty fast, pretty easy, but I don't know. Okay, so let me get, I'm gonna put these in these pots. Let's see how we do it. Can I separate these? Nope, that's one pot. So let's get this one out of the way for a minute. Let's put it up with my rocks. I have a few rocks here. Just finished using them all up. Okay. Let's get some of that dirt in there. Let's get some of this potting soil dirt in here. There's a clump. Okay, so let's start with one of these little plants. And we'll go all the way around it. Let's get another one. Here you can kind of see me. One of these days I'll have a camera that goes on top and you can see it from the bottom. You can see from the top right above me someday. But I also have to know more about cameras too. I don't know that much. I'm learning, but I'm a slow learner because this is something totally new to me. I don't know what I'm doing with all this camera editing and stuff like that. But, you know, a little here, a little there, and you get better. Just continue to try. Don't give up. Okay, so there's that, there's that. I think I can get, let's see how many more do I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's broken. 5, 6. I think that one has more than enough in it. I don't need to use them all. Okay, there's that one. I'm just going to compact it so it stays up. You know, I think I will put 2 more of these in there, but let me get some more dirt in this one because I want to make sure it fills up all the way to the top. But I don't want to cover up the plant itself. It's going to grow. As it grows, it's going to come out. A little twig. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not. But I'm taking it out. Okay. So there's that one. So this one's totally complete. Okay, now let's move this. Let's get the big one back over here. Let's see if we can put these back in here. Okay, I think that one's good. This one's fallen over. Let's put some more dirt over here on this side. There we go. That's what it needed, some more dirt. Okay, this has got a big gap right here. Let's put these 2 little ones right next to each other. Oh, actually this has got, oh no, that was 2. We'll put these 2. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm doing it. If you know if I can or not, should not be doing that, let me know. Because I will definitely take your advice, because again, a lot of the videos and a lot of the reading don't tell you a bunch of these little steps, which is one of the reasons why when I built my channel was to give you all the little baby steps. So a lot of my videos are a little bit longer than my preferred time frame of 15 minutes, because I'm giving you the in-between steps, because I'm totally new at all the cooking and the baking and all this stuff, and now gardening. Which I don't consider this, well, it's the beginning of the gardening stage, okay? Because this is gardening. Okay, so now let's get some dirt. And let's fill up all these little level patches. And I saw a couple of videos where they just slightly pat the dirt in here. Okay, that's a leaf or something. I don't know what that is. I don't like it, so it didn't look pretty to me, so I'm taking it out. Okay, I do remember them sitting there. 2 of the videos I was watching were saying, be patient. This is supposed to be relaxing. And you're taking your time because you don't want to drown your plants. And you don't want to pack it and squish it all down. That's one thing you don't want to do. But you definitely want to put plenty of dirt in there, soil. That was a broken one. There's a bunch of little leaves in this thing. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or what. But because I know as I water, I got some on my table. That's okay. But I got most of it in this green bag. I gotta remember what you call this. I'll look it up and I'll do a pop-up of what they call this green thing. But I'm certainly glad. This is a very great investment. I'm very, very pleased with it. It's exactly, and because it's small, it's just enough for me. I don't have to do too much. Let's see an empty gap over here. I think we are pretty darn, oh, there's an empty gap there. Right behind. I do remember there's something that's saying that make sure there's plenty of soil all the way around the plant, each plant, as you're going along. So I think we are done. I'm going to pause, take my gloves off, wipe them down, the pots, and then we'll show you the very end. All the pretty little pots, what they look like. Okay, so we'll bring you right back. Okay, I wanted to show you something before I ended it. Here I have my trash can, and I have my bag of potting soil. And because this plastic sheeting thing is so flexible, I was able to get all the dirt, bring it all to one end, and fold it, and the dirt falls right in there. Now, I definitely want to get a wet towel and wipe this up because I just want to make sure I put it away when it's clean. So now, all my dirt's back in there. So the biggest thing is, this is a great, fantastic buy. I really do think this is really worth it. And the biggest thing is, look, there's not hardly any dirt. Nowhere, because there was a couple there. That's me. There's where it was all contained in that bag. So anyway, oops, sorry about that. Let me get all three. And I do have these little ones because these are indoor plants to collect the water. Let me just get that little excess dirt there. And then what I did is I wiped all the way around the dirt, the pot, the lip. They say that's cleanliness because it looks nicer. And I did the same thing on this pot and then my big one. So let me just bring it up a little bit. Oops. Sorry. Okay, where are you? Oop. I zoomed out. My fault. Okay, what's going on? I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So, this is my take on repotting plants for your own home and outside. And this is the potting soil that I used. And I want to thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye. Don't forget, post any good comments of what you know, what I did wrong or what I did right, just so I know for future reference, because in the next couple of weeks, I want to hope to go get some more plants. And then as they grow, I want to be able to repot them and get some different type of pots. And I want to make sure that I'm doing this properly. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye-bye.